Yo, what's good, y'all? We back with another reaction, man. Today, not a music reaction, but we do have something I was interested in, and we all been seeing it happen right in front of our faces. This whole Cenat re-image quit streaming, ever since Tim and Gigi broke up, man, shit has. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. As the video going, I'll give you my honest opinion on this situation. But yeah, so we got the Cenat hate just keeps getting worse, and we all know why. It's like he quit streaming. A lot of people saying like, oh, so what if you got broken up with, depression, all that stuff, you got money, blah blah blah, which I don't completely agree with. I feel like you are human, you can feel those emotions, bro, no matter what state you are in or position you're in this life. It doesn't matter because you're still human, you got emotions. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. We're gonna get into this video, not gonna waste no more time. Cool little 17-minute video from Cameron, man. Let's see what he got to say about it. I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared because Cameron can go two ways. I don't know how this shit gonna go.
What's good, y'all? It's Cameron here, and as y'all can see, low cut. Yo, hide your girl, hide your wives. I've said it so many times.
I don't know, bro. That don't look like a fresh cut.
I see every single comment.
I don't look like a fresh cut, bro.
Y'all be glazing me, saying that I'm the most attractive man alive. I appreciate y'all. I feel it, bro. I feel it, and I'm never putting the do-rag back on because of that. I appreciate y'all a lot. I also saw somebody ask, like, what are these cords over here? Those are my Ethernet cables for my PC and my PlayStation. That being said, the internet is once again hating on Cenat for, in my opinion,
let's talk about
absolutely no reason at all. I feel like the Kai hate is getting so old. I understand if you don't like his content because, I mean, his content isn't for everyone, which is completely understandable, right? If you just don't like it, that's fine. But I swear, anytime this man Kai breathes, he just gets the most hate. Everything this man Kai Cenat does is put under a microscope and analyzed and just nitpicked. A few videos ago, I talked about the situation.
I ain't gonna lie, with Kai nowadays, it's crazy because a few months back, maybe even a year ago, you wanted nothing but good words about Kai. These last few months since Monty-thon 3 ended, just been shit. Even when Monty-thon 3 was happening and, just going down, kid, like it just got more negative. That's just crazy.
He took a hiatus from streaming and social media. At the Streamer Awards, he talked about how he was going through some mental struggles.
And this is when it all went downhill. That damn Streamer Awards.
He dropped this other video on his birthday, and the gist of it was him saying that he was dealing with a lot of self-doubt and being fearful when trying to achieve some goals, which is completely normal, by the way.
It is. We all do it
on a daily basis. And mind you, he never said he was depressed or anything. But since a lot of people read captions instead of watching videos, they just assume that's what he said because they saw the big caption, Cenat opens up about mental struggles, when it's like, the dude never said he was depressed. But a lot of people online just got on his head saying,
and that's another thing too. I feel like a lot of people miss, like, if you don't truly understand or have gone through mental problems or like mental issues, I feel like a lot of people just stereotype it to be just depression. It's more than just that, bro. It's anxiety, it's all types of other shit. It's not just depression. Mental issues don't mean you're just sad 24/7. Like, I don't think that's, a lot of people get that misconstrued. It's a lot of different emotions that play in part.
Mental issues, you're rich. How are you depressed? You can't be depressed and rich. Which I've said it once and I'll say it again because I truly believe in this. Money doesn't buy happiness. There's many rich people out there.
Temporary, bro. Temporary and only solid satisfaction. Like, when I say that, I mean money can only get you to spots where it's like, you can't be sad about certain shit, if that makes sense. Like, how do I explain? With money, you don't ever got to worry about bills and none of that. Like, that's a different type of sadness. Like, let's say you going through it like, damn, I can't even pay my bills on time. Okay, well, you got bread, so you can't be sad about that shit. But you can't be sad about other things because at the end of the day, it's emotions, bro. You can be sad about, you can feel any way you want about any little thing, bro. It doesn't matter. But that's how I feel about this shit, though. That's how I feel.
Off themselves, even though they have loads of money. Just because all of your problems link to money, that doesn't mean that once you have money, you won't have any more problems. Sure, you might be stressed because of the bills, and if you didn't have those bills, you would be happier. But I promise you, more problems will spawn after that, unfortunately.
More money, more problems, bro.
Because a lot of people don't see Kai as a human. They just see him as an entertainer on social media.
Which is very unfortunate, bro.
So their brain just doesn't connect the dots when he's on the internet.
Because at the end of the day, he is a human being, bro. He's literally just us.
But after that, Kai then went online to talk about how he started reading and watching anime, and this has helped him through these mental struggles. And people started clowning.
Oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's the way that he tweeted it, or like sometimes, like, I get you want to express yourself. You a content creator, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But I ain't gonna lie, gang. Even I thought that shit was kind of a little. not saying, don't get me wrong. I fuck with anime. I said anime. I mean, oh my god, holy stutter. Anime. I fuck with I fuck with anime, bro. Like literally, I just finished rewatching Full Metal Alchemist, Soul Eater, Attack on Titan, JoJo's, the first JoJo's. Like, bro, I'm into anime big. Like, I love anime, so I understand where he comes. Like, I ain't gonna. That's a lot of good shows that will make you learn life lessons, bro. And I completely understand that. But when you're posting. Bro, I looked at a comment. Somebody said some shit like, bro, this reminds me of like 6th grade me after a fake ass breakup. And I just couldn't stop busting out laughing, dog. And I don't get me wrong. I'm not making fun of the situation whatsoever. It's just the order of the tweets that he was doing. Like, how do you talk about, I'm never going to be in a relationship again? And then some shit about Naruto. That shit reminds me of middle school. I ain't gonna lie.
Him once again,
that shit was bad. I'll say that. That shit was bad.
Anime, like this skit right here.
That's him? That's Kai making that shit?
Huh? It's not him making fun of it. He's just making a quick little joke. And the caption says anime characters be dragging it. Like,
that's all the way back in 2020 though. Come on, that's 5 years ago.
Was saying anime is trash and it's the worst thing ever, but that's not what he's doing. He just made a little skit. And also on stream, Kai even had moments where he didn't really know much about anime, and he kind of acted like he was getting into it / already into it. And a lot of people brought these clips up saying, how can you say that you're into anime when in the past you said Pokemon?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
I'm trying to figure out what he just. I sent pre-Pokemon, bro. Pre-Pokemon.
Pokemon was in the big 3.
He said Pokemon's in the big 3.
Big 3. Hey, like what's big 3?
Let me say it right now. Dragon Ball. Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even remember this clip, but W days when Duke and Kai used to be on them shits together. But anyway, yeah, this nigga's tripping. Pokemon is not up there. Pokemon's up there, but it's not top 3, bro. Let's just be real.
Pokemon in the big 3. That's a blunder, Kai. That's a huge.
Yeah,
blunder.
that's
this clip is all the way
a
back.
huge
I'm pretty sure this is
left.
the first AMP house. So this is like 2021. You can change a lot within 4 to 5 years.
Which is very true.
There was also
it was 5 years ago.
Kai
we gotta give him grace on
Invincible
that.
is an anime that he's going to get into, which even I don't watch anime that much. I love Invincible though, as y'all can see the Omni-Man and the Invincible in the back. But Invincible is not.
By the way, bro, speaking of Invincible. New season dropping on March. You know what we doing. Back on Twitch watching the episodes, bro. Make sure you join up on the Twitch, man. We gonna watch some shits together. I can't wait for that new season, dog.
I think the first anime I'm ever gonna get into, I watched Death Note, but the first one I'm really gonna get into that, like, I could watch all the seasons, is gonna be Invincible. That's what it's called, right?
Just said Invincible? I don't even remember this shit. Yeah, bro. Invincible's far from an anime, bro. That shit is an American cartoon. Not a kid's cartoon, though.
Invincible?
Which maybe he was LARPing back in the day. Maybe. But honestly, in my opinion, who cares? That was years ago. He's not LARPing now, and he's a changed man from what it looks like. He put out a bunch of tweets talking about Naruto and how much he likes it. Like, what is wrong with that? Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that because people been doing
about
that.
Anime, but in the present, like, that doesn't really matter. There's also this tweet, which a lot of people made fun of him for this, saying, I used to think anime was weird and
I used to think anime was weird, and I think it was just a cartoon, but it has helped me build way more courage than I ever had before, and I'm only on the 2nd season. Naruto is a prime example of someone who truly believes in chasing your dreams, following your heart, and never giving up. Which, I ain't gonna lie, this is a solid tweet. I can understand this, because I grew up on Naruto, too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back then, like, if you watch anime, you used to get picked on a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I remember being in elementary and middle school, getting picked on about watching anime and shit, and I just remember, like, people used to think it's like the corniest shit ever. But I'm gonna be real, shout out to like Berleezy and like RDC and all them boys. Cause, and you know, what's the name? Lenar, Caleb City, like all them boys. Like if you know that little group of area of content creators, you know that they made that shit what it is now. Cause RDC, back then when people used to get bullied about it, RDC was the main ones making content about anime. I ain't gonna lie, we used to sit there and watch that shit. We all remember that shit, bro. Come on now. We all remember them anime videos they used to make, and they still make them to this day. So it's like, it's crazy how much anime took a turn, because you used to get picked on for that shit like maybe even like 5-10 years ago, and now everybody praising that shit. Like now that's like one of them, it's so mainstream now. Like it was already popular back then, but now it's really like almost everybody at least has watched one anime at least. Even if it wasn't on purpose, you somehow watched one. So it's like, it's crazy how
just a
anime took a
cartoon.
turn. So I don't understand why he's getting picked on for that shit.
But it
It's
has
crazy.
helped me build way more courage than I ever had before. The second season. Naruto is a prime example of someone who truly believes in chasing your dreams, following your heart, and never giving up. This is hands down my personal favorite right now.
Hold on. This hands down my personal favorite right now. This show teaches you so much lessons on how important friendship is, helping others, consistency, and morally a good person. He's speaking facts. See, I don't really remember seeing these tweets really like surfacing around. I think they was just surfacing the ones where he was like, "Oh, I'm never getting into a relationship again," and then something about Naruto. I think that's the main thing that people are getting on when it comes to him about Naruto.
This show teaches
But
you
this
so
this
much
is
lessons
actually
on
true
how
though.
important
I can
friendship
agree with
is,
this. I
helping
grew up watching
others,
Naruto.
consistency, and being a morally good person. This scene really got me. Low-key, everyone
This scene really got me. Low-key, everyone in Naruto is going through something behind closed doors, but is trying to hide it in some way. All right, type shit.
Naruto is
Okay.
going through
I don't think that
something
tweet
behind
necessary,
closed
but hey,
doors,
express
it's trying
yourself,
to hide
twin.
it
It's
in some
okay.
way. Which a lot of people say about anime. Many gym goers, they started going to the gym because of anime.
That is true though. Low key, I know a few people personally. They was like, "Yo, watch Baki." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Yo, that shit gonna make you wanna go to the gym." Not gonna lie, I started watching Baki. Not a bad anime. I couldn't finish it, yo. I didn't finish it, but I mean, I was going to the gym before I started watching Baki. But it definitely encourages you though. Definitely.
For some reason, Kai is getting clowned for saying that anime motivates him, all because he didn't know what the big three of anime was a few years ago. Like, it's just so stupid. This man broke up with his girl, stopped streaming, all this stuff. Why are people surprised that this is a new Kai Cenat and not the one that they're used to?
Hey, bro, that man must have seen the fucking 7 deadly tapes on Gigi's phone, dog. That shit had him completely reverb into a new person. No bull.
New man. And recently, Kai dropped a 21-minute video going more
Yo,
in
this
depth
video
on
was
his hiatus
yo,
and
this
what's to
video
come
was
next.
crazy. I'll
Talking
never
about
forget
his
seeing that
upcoming
notification pop up on my
clothing
phone,
brand,
bro.
showing how he's really invested into fashion. I mean, the man was in Italy making jeans.
And niggas was making fun of him for making jeans, bro. Like, let that man make his clothes.
And at the end of this video, he plugged a channel called Kai's Mind, where he uploads these raw and real videos of him.
Which I like the
trying to get
idea
better at
too. I
reading,
did subscribe to
having
that channel. I ain't gonna lie. I like the idea of him
working out,
doing
and
this
just
for
showing
himself.
into the mind of Kai. And for some reason, he's getting hate for that as well. People are calling it performative because it's being recorded. Why not just do all these things in silence? Which I understand to a certain extent, right? There's many people out there on social media that'll record themselves working out and reading when the whole time they don't really do that. They're just doing it to look good on the internet. But I
Which
don't
is true.
think Kai is.
You know,
I
PR
genuinely
move,
don't think he
PR
is.
move.
And I honestly see no problem with him posting it. And I could be wrong. I feel like it'd be different if in the future he just reverts back to his old ways and we don't see any growth. But as of now, I think we're seeing a new Kai Cenat.
Low-key,
So
yeah.
I see no
I can see
problem with
the
this, and I think
change,
it will
bro.
continue.
Even in his
But if
like
I'm wrong,
demeanor,
hey,
almost, it's
I'm
like
wrong.
he
And
definitely
if you
matured a
disagree with me,
lot.
then you're right. I don't
He
really
definitely
think
matured a
it's
lot.
a
You can
gimmick
see.
though, right now. I feel like the man is just trying to improve himself, and he wanted
There's
to
nothing
just
wrong
log
with
his
that, bro.
progress. So he made a channel for it, which many people do. And I feel like the funniest thing is, if Kai would have just came back talking different with a clothing brand and nobody knew what he was up to, people would still hate. Like, I feel like it's a damn.
Either way, you gonna get hate no matter what you
thing,
do,
and
so
it
it
just
was bound
sucks
to happen.
overall. Now, what you're about to see is a clip of Kai reading from his Kai's Mind
Ah,
channel,
shit.
and a lot of people clowned him for
Yeah,
this.
this
because
shit was
he kept having
crazy.
to look up words while reading, which is something normal that you should do when reading, so you know what a word is instead of
Right.
just skipping over it.
That's
Kai
how you
Cenat
learn,
kept
y'all.
having to look up what certain words meant during his reading journey to become.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of this shit too. I'll sit there and I'll make a video. Y'all watch me look up a word right now. Or when I used to stream, I'll at least sit there and look up a word right on stream. Like, I don't care. It's factual. It makes sense.
speaker.
Spontaneous.
Discover
Spontaneous, twin,
CBT
spontaneous.
Technology Institute, where tradition
Nah, it's
meets
okay. I didn't know how to say
innovation
that word a few
and
years ago too.
education.
It's all right. Spontaneous, twin, spontaneous.
How do I pronounce that?
Spontaneous.
Oftentimes when I don't know what a word is pronounced, I get to look at how it's pronounced.
Bro, he's
and
just
what it
learning.
means.
Niggas making fun of him for learning, bro.
Spontaneity. The condition of being spontaneous. Spontaneity.
Oh, spontaneity. I never heard that word before.
Spontaneity of life. Hardly such questions set up a false what does that mean?
Which once again, like I said, this is how you learn. I
It
mean,
is
if you're
how you
reading
learn.
and
I
don't
can't
know
be
what a
mad
word
about
is,
that.
look
There's
it
nothing to
up.
make
Like
fun of about
that's
that
something
shit.
completely
Besides him
normal.
stuttering,
But
I ain't gonna
I wouldn't
lie.
expect a Twitter page known to hate on other streamers to know that. I don't understand. What did people want him to do? Did they just want him to skip over the word, acting like he knows what it is, and use it every day in the wrong way?
That's
like
all I'm
people
saying.
do on
And make him
TikTok
look
all the
more
time.
crazy,
Like,
then more people
this
make
is
fun of him for
stupid.
not
I don't know. I
knowing
feel like
the
they're
word.
just hating just to hate.
Niggas
And
on Twitter
also,
was gonna
this
be on
is
his
one of the
ass.
most influential streamers streamers in the world reading, yet y'all are mad at that. There's definitely going to be more people reading because of this. And so what if it's because of Cenat? I know a lot of y'all are going to think it's corny if somebody says, oh yeah, I started reading more because I saw Cenat reading. But like, let's be so real here. There's so many people in the world who don't even read at all. So if somebody started reading because of Kai, who cares? It's a good habit. At least it's not more people gambling or doing drugs or being a public nuisance because of their favorite streamer and content creator. I find it so crazy because people had so much to say about Kai's content, calling it trash and degenerate. Yet when he's now reading, everyone's still laughing at him. Once again, it's just damned if you do, damned if you don't. Here's another one that people have been calling performative. Kai has really fell in love with reading as he kept going after his timer went off.
Creating and implementation intention is a strategy you can use.
I seen this clip too, bro.
You can pair a new habit with a specific time and location, the implementation intention formula.
But like, why don't you turn off the timer and continue reading, twin? Like that shit had me thrown a little bit.
Location, habit stacking is a strategy you can.
And why are you speeding through? Just take your time and enjoy the reading.
The habit stacking formula is: after current habit, I will new habit, and that is time. Currently 123 December 24th. I am reading to articulate myself better for the future.
That's good though, bro. He's trying to
see y'all next time.
He's trying to grow as a man. You got to see it, bro. I don't know why they're picking on him for reading.
The man is reading.
I used to read a lot of shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Himself better from reading. There's no problem with it. Yeah, he's posting it online, but hey, this is gonna influence more people to read. I'm completely fine with it. I hate on so much stuff.
Hey, bro. If y'all had this, is how y'all know I'm a big book guy. When I used to be a little, bro, my grandma used to put me on hella books, bro. I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite series to this day is the series of Unfortunate Events, bro. Amazing ass series. If you know ball, you know ball.
On this channel, but I'm completely fine with this.
There's no way y'all about to hop on this app and try to make people feel bad because we making fun of Cenat because he can't read. The nigga is 24 years old. And he don't know how to fucking
Kai's 24
read.
already?
He knows how to
shit.
read.
I didn't even realize. Why am I still thinking he was like 22 or 23?
Reading more. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know if y'all remember this dude from the last video that I made on like Kai opening up and stuff. But this dude was hating on Kai. This dude is just a certified Kai hater. I think that's just what it is. This was one of the people that was saying that Kai can't have mental struggles because he was rich. Which like, I'm like, this dude is just dumb.
It's not true,
I hate
bro.
to just
people have
insult him
emotions
like
no
that,
matter what state you in.
He's just giving me that vibe.
He was admitted to a university. He went to college and dropped out. And the nigga don't know how to fucking read, dog. That's hilarious. Y'all are not about to make niggas feel bad for this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. Yeah, you actually Dick Ryan. I ain't gonna hold. You is like Dick Ryan with no license. I'm not even trying to like be one of those Kai stands or whatever. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's some shit that Kai do that I don't like personally. And that's just me. But he's human, bro. Not everybody's gonna know how to read everything to the fucking T. Let's be real.
He's the one who set up the camera. We're not in Kai's business. That nigga showing us all his business. If he was really working on bettering himself, he would do that shit off cam. But he want clicks and views.
Gang, he took a big break. Like, he took a cool little 3-month break working on himself, bro. He's a content creator. That's all he know. I'm not gonna say that's all he knows, but as a content creator, let's be real. When you start this shit, it's hard to get off of it. I ain't gonna lie. And a part of it, you know, he grew a community, he grew a fam, he grew people that actually care about him all around the world, bro. So that's like Speed stopped streaming out of nowhere. Nobody knows what he's doing. I guarantee people still gonna be hitting him up. It's like, gang, like when you a content creator, you gotta understand you're making a family, bro. You're making a whole new family. So of course he probably misses it because he misses the people. So he's gonna go back and show them, hey, this is what I've been doing and this is what I want to do, and you know, I love you guys. So I want to show you what like, bro. You gotta be a content creator to understand that shit.
Looking like
or you
a
gotta have
fucking
empathy.
Idiot on the internet.
That's what I think. You gotta be a content creator to understand that shit.
In the future, when he gets better and he can actually articulate himself well, he can show you guys the older videos and be like, hey, do y'all remember when I used to read like
literally,
this?
bro,
like this.
as a,
Now
you
I
gotta be a
speak like
content creator to
this.
understand that.
I don't think he's
shit.
doing this for money. I genuinely don't.
I don't think he
like,
is
I feel
either.
like Kai's made enough money off of content. How much did he's made millions from his subathons. I don't think this is for money.
He talking about some, oh, I don't care what people think about me. Bro, you being performative as fuck right now. This nigga is setting up.
That word's been going around a lot for him too. The word performative. I don't really know how I feel about that word.
His fucking camera and listening to Frank Ocean and crying.
Whoa. Time out, bitch. My fault. I ain't mean to call you a bitch, game. And excuse me, y'all. I just burped. But what's wrong with Frank Ocean? Frank Ocean got some good ass music from what I know. I mess with Frank over here, so Yeah,
He's
bro. Chill out with
24,
that.
dog. Y'all gotta stop dick sucking this nigga, man. What the fuck is going on in 2026?
Not gonna lie, the fact that he made a multi-minute video on a singular grown man just hating on him shows you this nigga got no better time to do anything else. That's just my opinion. I ain't gonna lie.
I went to
Get your bread
fucking
up, gang.
school. I can fucking read. He's learning fucking phonics. That's some shit you learned in elementary school. He don't know how to sound out words. Are we serious, dog?
Like I genuinely think this dude is just hating. Just
I
to
think
hate. This is one of the
everybody
people
has
who
at least
just
one word
choose
or
to hate
multiple that
on
they
Kai
can't
instead of
pronounce
actually
right
understanding what
at
he's
whatever
doing,
age you're
because
at,
it's just
bro.
easier to hate. It's way easier to just be like, oh, he's recording himself. Oh, he's stupid. Kai's dumb. Like it's so easy.
It's
to
easier
do
to
that.
just
And this
sit
isn't
there
me trying to throw a
and
stray at Kai.
dick
But the
ride,
dude
pretty
is
much.
from New York. Hey, cut him some slack, bro. New York does not have the best education system. Also, I said earlier that Kai is getting into fashion and starting a brand, and a lot of people online were mad at
Bro
that,
said
saying,
bro's not
"What does he know
Balenciaga.
about
That's
fashion?
fucked
Because his
up.
outfits from 2021."
Yo,
weren't
I
the
ain't gonna
best."
lie, gang. These was bad. These was bad. I ain't gonna lie. Looking back on this shit, I'm kind of glad that he cut off his dreads, low key, cause I remember this. I remember this stage. I remember this stage big. He's dressing like a 40-year-old rich uncle on the right. The middle. I ain't gonna lie. The middle not even a bad fit for it. That's like cool little fits to like go to the beach or something. In my opinion, I don't think that's like going out fits. Left is calm, bro. I don't know why people was hating on the left. The left is actually kind of decent. It's just the orange socks that throw me off. That's about it.
Which I don't
though.
understand, because you're telling me that he has to dress the same in 2021 and in 2026. I really don't understand that. And also, let's just break it down. Back in 2021, Kai was new to the money. He was dressing like all
No,
the
that's
rappers,
real, though.
wearing
And when you new to
Dior
the money, you
and Miris and all
experimenting
these
a lot.
boring,
That's
expensive
facts.
clothing because he was new to the money. But as
gonna
time
experiment
went
a
on,
lot.
he
That's-
developed a
that's
style.
facts.
Once again, can this man just not change? Like, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. If he was still rocking Dior's and Amiris, y'all would make fun of him. But now that he's
is
changing
true.
his style, y'all are still making fun of him. It makes absolutely no sense.
Either
at all.
way, no
And
matter
there's
what that
also this
man do,
ongoing joke on
people
TikTok
gonna hate
saying
no
that
matter
Kai
what, and that's
Cenat
for
had a
everybody,
stylist.
bro.
When
People
I don't
gonna
think
hate no
Kai has
matter what
ever
it
came
is.
out saying that he had a stylist. I think he just genuinely got into fashion. But the thing is, Kai got into fashion quicker than others. Him being rich, he was just able to do that. And I guess fashion dudes didn't like that, so they just decided to hate on the man, which is so stupid, because is he supposed to get into fashion slowly to appease the fashion crowd? Like, I thought fashion was about being you.
That's what I'm
wearing
saying. I
what
thought
you
it was about
like and not
expressing
giving
your
an F
style
what
and like
people
how you
think
want the
and
world
wearing
to,
what
you know,
want. So why do
see
people
your
care
art.
so much about what he's wearing? Just because he wore a Amiris back in 2021, you can't change up his
I'm
style.
gonna be real.
Things
I think it's just Kai Cenat, and we all sat here and watched him grow. And you know, it's a lot of people like that, like with Bruce or with like Blackboy Max. Like it's a lot of popular people that we grew up watching or like seeing from the like come from the ground up. And I think people just have the entitlement to like hate on a nigga because they was there from the start, if that makes sense. And some most have, you know what's crazy? Most of them wasn't even there from the start. They just seen them for when they started popping, and then they just go back and see old shit and be like, just start hating. But people gonna hate no matter what it is, bro. You can't even
have changed.
Kai
You can't
Cenat
even
is starting a
knock it.
fashion brand called Vivette. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm not the first to say it because everyone is basically clowning him online, which is crazy. I was expecting like at least a little bit of support.
That's what
in the
I'm saying.
comments.
Like
I'm
nobody's
not
supporting this
seeing
man at all,
dude. Everyone sees right fucking through this shit. I can't believe that this is happening, to be honest. Like, all of a sudden, he's over here talking about shit that inspire. I've never fucking heard him even talk like this. He's an entirely different new person. All of a fucking sudden, he's wearing like different hats and shit. I just can't believe it. The journal is damn near offensive. It's almost fucking offensive, dude. Like, it's the
How?
fakest shit I've.
So we're gonna hate on a man for figuring out ways to express himself without crashing out or committing crimes. God forbid a young black man wants to do shit healthily. I don't even know if that's a word. The healthy way and not fuck himself up. He has so much to lose. I ain't gonna lie. He literally built this shit from the ground up. Why would he go and do some dumb shit and sit here and just react? Cause I ain't gonna lie, this couldn't have went left if he was not mature as he was. Imagine if we was talking about Kai Cenat with Kai's mindset, bro. You know how left that shit when it had went, bro? I'm talking about going on stream the next day after the breakup, bashing that girl's name, doing this, that, and the third. Like and I guarantee you, if he did this shit, y'all would have been sitting here cheering that shit. And then next thing you know, when it backlashes and now it's Kai Cenat gets banned. Da 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 da. Now people gonna go around talking about, who am I gonna watch? Oh my God, Kai didn't deserve this. Unban him. It's like y'all just want to see negativity happen until some shit actually go down for real, and it's like, oh shit. It's
ever
like, why do
seen in
people
my
do
fucking
this, bro?
life.
Like, I don't
All of
understand.
this shit
Like,
is
I find
obviously
this shit
very,
crazy.
very
Like, how
fake.
you gonna hate on a man
Someone
for
told him,
wanting
"You
to
want
express
brand,
himself
where
a
we're gonna
healthy
go?
way and
Here you
become a
go."
new person,
And then just
and
watch
grow?
like, I don't know, probably
actually
took like
throws me
3
off.
look at
This is
LA
not real.
influencer TikToks and was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Because yes, it's corny. What he's doing is corny and it's stupid, and all of his shit is gonna be super expensive. But a lot of you motherfuckers look like that. A lot of you motherfuckers look exactly like that. And now that that image is being presented outside of the LA scene, people are looking at it and being like, this shit fucking sucks. Oh my Lord, please let this have an impact on the LA fashion scene, and maybe just stop copying and pasting the same fucking fashion influencers. Cause like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is how you guys look. This is exactly how you guys look. I almost want to say it's satirical, but it's not. I think Kai Cenat's being for real. The sad part about this is people are going to buy it. People are 100% going to buy it.
What?
No
What do
doubt
you
in my
mean by
fucking mind, people are going to
though?
buy this shit. And that sucks. That really sucks. But Vivette,
Oh, I think he means like
we
actually
will
body
not
fashion. Okay,
be
that makes
copying.
sense.
And if you do cop, you're a lost cause.
I feel like this is the same thing as like if a streamer makes music, people aren't gonna listen to the music because it's a streamer. Because it's Kai, people aren't gonna buy it.
Bro, first of all, false, because we got DDG and we got Playboy Max, and look at them boys now.
But they'll buy Chrome Hearts, they'll buy Dior, they'll buy all that stuff. But since it's a streamer, they're like, nah, F that. I'm never gonna touch that. That's corny. Oh, he's lame. Like, I just think this
God
whole thing is
forbid
so
mans wanna
cringe.
do
And
different
I love this
goals
comment right here that says
and
people
invest into
can't
other
grow into a
goals.
new person now. It's like people just don't want Kai to change. They want him to stay the same. They want to keep him.
And keep in mind, the way that he was, they was still complaining either way, talking about, oh, he fakes everything. He has an emotional stylist. He has like all types of different shit. It's like, bro, like you just want him to just
in the box.
it
but
makes
he's
no
trying to
sense, but
break
he
out of
really
that
can't do
box,
anything
which I
without
think
somebody
is
saying
fine.
something at this
And
point.
this
That's how
comment right
popular
here
he
even
is,
pisses
and
me
it's
off.
crazy.
It's performative and LARP, and it makes me cringe out. It's like this person just learned a few words off TikTok and just started spamming it. And this
Just
is the
saying
perfect
shit.
comment. Y'all hate him when he sits in front of a camera being too loud. and y'all
Literally
hate when
my
he's being
point.
mature and following his passion. Once again, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. But yeah, my overall thoughts, I don't think this is a gimmick. And I've said it numerous times on this channel. It doesn't matter what Kai does. People are always going to find a reason to just hate on him.
All right, man. Good video from cameraman. Listen, this is my honest opinion on this shit. I'm gonna be real. And this is just me saying this. Anybody watching this, bro, at the end of the day, do what you want to do. This is your life. Don't tell anybody. Don't let anybody else be like, oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. There's no such thing, bro. Whatever you want to do, you can make that shit happen. You can make that shit shake. I promise you, bro. This is your life. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter how corny it is. How corny it is. It doesn't matter none of that. Because at the end of the day, if you want to do it and it makes you happy, and by the end of the day you go to sleep with a smile on your face, that's all that matters, kid. All this other shit that people be talking about on the internet, bro, shoot that shit off. It don't matter, bro. People just say anything because it's Kai Cenat, dog. And I guarantee if it was anybody else and somebody that they barely know, they would be like, oh yeah, good for him, you keep going, bro, blase blase. But since it's somebody popular and they watched him starting to slowly change, and now it's not really hitting a same demeanor or field that they're interested in anymore, it kind of just, I don't know, dog. But anyway, W video from cameraman. This video is just yeah, man. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what you want to see down below. At the end of the day, I want the best content out for y'all, man. We gonna be back on streaming real soon, so make sure you check out all the social about YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Please stay in tune. Got a lot of big ideas. I appreciate, love every single one of y'all, man. And until then, I'm out of here, y'all boys.